Hello everyone, Vito's842 back here for another review. These are the Bicycle Celtic Myth playing cards from Culture Land, I believe is the name. It was a Kickstarter project. Pretty interesting. I had backed it, then I canceled it because I just wasn't into it too much, and then afterwards, several months later, after it was finally finished, I finally decided to get it, and I got it off them on Amazon. Problems I had with that campaign mainly was that it was dragging on forever and forever. When they basically started the campaign, and even by the time they were funded, they had like no art done. It was just an idea, a concept, and then after seeing some of the artwork, I wasn't too fond of it. Asked for a refund, and I got it. But I'm glad to see that it's improved a little bit. So we got two decks. One of them is the asymmetrical deck, and the other one is the symmetrical deck. What's the difference? Well, one is a one-way back, one is a two-way back. The one here, this is the symmetrical, and it's got a spade pip on the front. The asymmetrical has got some kind of a Celtic warrior, I'm assuming. On the one side it says Ancient Lore for Modern Minds, a poker-sized playing card deck inspired by Celtic history and legend. The other side, the name of the company, Culturland, culturland.com. I think that's how you pronounce it. The top, the one says symmetrical and has a seal on it. The other one says asymmetrical and has no seal. And it has USB-C copyright info, which is usually on the inside of the flap, or on the flap I should say, instead of the top of the box, so that's a little bit different. Bottom barcodes and USB-C info and whatnot. And in the back you see the back designs. This is a symmetrical two-way back design. Kind of interesting, I think. And basically what these are is crap, I forget. I'll let you know in a minute. And this is the back design on the asymmetrical deck, the one-way design, which is pretty interesting. It's got animals all over it and all sorts of stuff going on. Look at that better. This one that has no seal on it actually had cellophane on it. This one didn't have any cellophane on it, in case you're wondering. Let's look at the symmetrical one first. On the flap, they both got the same things, just artwork. There's some kind of a skull or a head. And some more there. Inside there is an ad card. Tells you about the products they got, t-shirts and glasses for drinking liquor and whiskey glasses and all sorts of stuff. And their website. And then the other side talks about the company, hence about the company. That's what it is. And then this card is another ad type card. It tells you about the back design and some of the symbolism and the faces, and it continues on to the other side basically. And the back design is cauldrons. That's what I was looking for. Cauldrons, like witches. So here's your back design. Very interesting. One way, it's just a bunch of cauldrons, and they kind of all combine in the middle. The borders are pretty thick, and I thought my deck was bad. I mean, it's fine, but it's just a little bit weird. The faces, they're not red. They're a greenish color, which is pretty interesting. One Joker is this warrior monster. He looks like the guy from Beauty and the Beast. The Beast, that is, not the Beauty. It says Joker on the bottom in black. You see all four pips, and there's a bunch of swords flying at the guy. Or he's juggling all of them. I don't know. The other one says something in Celtic, I think. I'm pretty sure it's not Latin. I have no idea what it means, what it says. And I'm not going to try to butcher the language because I know I can't pronounce it. And then the bottom says Joker in a orangey color. And again, there is some mythical creatures in the center there. Pretty interesting. The aces, the ace of spades. Pretty nice, a simple spade pip with a sword or dagger going through it. Big indexes, really big. All the aces somewhat custom, or I should say they are custom. And wait till you see the court cards. They're pretty cool. The court cards basically have all sorts of mythical creatures and people, I guess. This one's got free heads or free people. And you can see all the court cards are also symmetrical, mirror imaged. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's good artwork, it's interesting, it's different. I wish I knew what they said. Perhaps if they had, well, perhaps if on the ad card they told me what each one was, it'd make a little more sense to me. There's another three-headed monster, or whatever it is. Like some other cards do, especially since it's something that most people are not familiar with. And then we look at the pips, massive. And again, they're basically the same as the aces. This almost looks like a crown. Interesting pip formations. The fours are done like this, and they're kind of pointing to, because they mentioned something about the four representing the four directions. So you got up, north, south, east, west, or up, down, left, right. There's another one for you. So it's pretty interesting. They do have an air cushion finish bicycle stock. It took a long time to get made, like I said. There's pretty artwork to be done, but there was a lot of effort put into it, obviously. Everything is completely custom and unique. And of course, your quality is good. USB-C, bicycle stock, air cushion finish. Let's look at the other deck really quickly. Because it does have some differences. Like I said, no seal. Flaps are the same. You do get the ad card again. And you do get the other informational card. Jokers, this one's a little bit different. It's the same guy. You got the same swords or daggers, but there is no pips. And the other one is some kind of a witch or somebody pouring something out of a cauldron. So it's a little bit different but similar. The aces are exactly the same from what I can tell, unless there's a slight color difference or something. But I didn't notice anything. Pretty cool though. And then we get to the court cards. The court cards, as you will see, they are not symmetrical. They are different from one side to the other. And some are similar, but they're different. So it's not just a one-way back design, it's a one-way court card face design as well. I apologize if I went fast, but if you need to see something, just go back and rewind, pause. Numbers, cards, same thing. So the clubs as well. So pretty interesting. Again, air cushion finish, bicycle stock. You're probably wondering about the back design. I sold that to you already on the box. Okay, show it to you again. There it is. Very one way. It's kind of white on the one side, brown on the other. All sorts of animals and creatures, and they're all going into or flowing out of this one cauldron in the center. So it's very interesting. I give them credit for something creative, something that is very unique and different. I have no other deck of cards that is anything like this. The color on the faces, the back designs, it's good. I like it. It's different. It's unique. It's a little bit weird, but it's definitely unique. Like I said, you can get these on Amazon and also possibly the website culterland.com, I believe it was. So go check it out, and I'll give them credit for not taking off with people's money, because they could have simply done that, but they didn't. Good job, guys, and I'll see you next time.